as you settle in, think about becoming very, very still, but also embodying ease. Are you holding tension in the shoulders? Can you make the shoulders feel ease? Make it easy. Let the hands drop. Let the fingers open with ease, wherever they are. On the thighs or on the earth beside you. You might have the palms face up. You might have the palms face down. What's the most easy, lovely position the hands and arms can be in? You might close the eyes, or you might close them halfway. Lower the gaze. And can you make the eyeballs embody this state of ease? So letting go of any tension in the muscles around the eyes, let them sink into their sockets, let them be relatively still. Is there tension in the jaw? Can you instead embody ease, relaxing the muscles by the ears, up by the temples, separating the teeth a little bit, maybe wiggling the lower jaw left and right, just to find that play, to find that bit of ease. Same thing with the belly. Sometimes we hold a lot of tension in the belly. We don't even really realize it. We're either sucking in or pulling up with the pelvic floor. And for this next little bit of time, can you just let it be really soft? Can you let everything go? You don't have to hold it or do anything, but just let gravity work. Find ease in the belly, in the upper belly, in the lower belly. Can everything be a little less tense? And then finally in the legs and the feet, can you find ease here? Can you rest the feet really gently on the earth beneath you? Sometimes we hold our legs quite rigidly because we are concerned they're going to fall to one side or the other, or they're not going to be comfortable. Can you find a position where your legs can rest without adding extra effort? So you might experiment with, what does it look like to have your knees together? Or what does it feel like to put the feet together and let the knees splay open? And just find the position that offers you the most comfort, the most ease. Now that the body hopefully is a little bit more at rest, I'll invite you to come to the breath. We'll take a big inhale in and a cleansing breath out, letting anything wash down your back that's happened recently that maybe you're holding on to or spiraling, thinking about. And that's not to say we can't come back to it later, but for right now, just exhale and let it go. We can invite it back in if it feels productive to do so after we've done our breath work, after we're done with our meditation. Settle on a gentle breath in and out through the nose where you can. Feeling the chest Might be very small, but can you differentiate this swelling on the inhale and the sinking on the exhale? And then, if you'd like, this is a great time to set an intention. Visualize something you want to manifest, something that you would love to be true. Say it in present tense as if it already is true. I am relaxed. I am comfortable. I take exquisite care of myself. Whatever has popped into your mind, you might have an intention that you work with quite often, or you might have a new intention. You might borrow one of mine. You might have something that pops into your head today. Go ahead and repeat it a few times. Let the universe conspire to make it so, and really visualize what would that feel like, look like in your body, if that in fact were the case. And then you can let that intention go to the back burner. And let the breath come deeper into the belly. And we'll try an elongated exhale, inhaling for about a count of 3, and then exhaling for about a count of 6. So it might look like in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and carrying on like that. Of course, if my count doesn't quite work in your body, adjust it accordingly. And I'll call you back in a couple minutes. In, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take your time. There is no rush. We'll just let the breath return to whatever feels natural in your body and take stock of where that breath lands. Can you feel it more in your nose, in your chest, in your belly? Is it deep or shallow? Is the breath easy today, or does it feel a little belabored? There is no right or wrong answer. We're just taking stock. And then we'll come back to this idea of ease. First in the eyes, letting the eyeballs be heavy. Finding ease in the jaw, separating the teeth, letting the cheeks, temples find ease. In the shoulders, let them be heavy, let them sit in the way that is the most comfortable. Let the hands gently rest on the legs or on the seat beside you. Let the fingers be relaxed. All of those many muscles in the hands and the wrists. Relaxing the belly, letting it be soft, finding ease in the pelvic floor. And finding ease in the legs and the feet. And adjusting accordingly if there is a different position that would be more comfortable. Breathing up ease from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. And then breathing out, feeling as relaxed as possible on the exhale. Letting the ease wash over you. Letting the relaxation bubble up. Perhaps bringing back that intention, if you set one earlier in this session. Thanking it for guiding you today. And then in your own time, there is absolutely no rush. You might bring back a little bit of movement, some swaying, maybe in the fingers and toes, maybe a yawn. And just gently coming back into the space, into the room, into the rest of your day. And when you are ready, you can blink open your eyes. Thanks for practicing with me today.